Okay, what's up everyone? The Russian dude is back. Let me know in the comments how was the AI songs album cover. So and all of these are obviously AI created. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know which one was your favorite. Okay, and well, exactly here we go. Hopefully this time I got good broadcast. Should be good one, right? By the way, yeah, let me know if you can hear me. And if you can hear, I mean, there is nothing much happening right now in the screen. There is not much sound from the broadcast. And yeah, I'm just doing mic check. Looks like hopefully all good. You can hear me. Just unmuting the desktop right now. And yeah, should be good to go now. Okay, so yeah. Let me put your guys' comments in front of me so I can see you. As the parade begins like in 1-2 minutes. And we're gonna watch it. So yes, in today's episode, in this live stream, I'm gonna be watching live the parade with you, victory parade with you guys, and then I'm gonna be translating you every single thing that Putin says. And then we're gonna be just watching how many of the military vehicles are left in the Russian army, how many of them they will present. Because last year it was like literally the victory parade usually it's like people, then military vehicles on the ground, and then the flying. Okay, so yeah. Let me know if it's too loud.
Слушайте и смотрите Красную площадь. Парад Победы.
Okay, it starts, it begins. So yeah, guys, I put a little bit. Yeah, thanks so much, Kevin. I see your comments on Discord. Please keep commenting. Let me know if it's too loud. I just keep putting less and less volume. Okay, I put a little bit less volume. Let me know how it sounds right now. In Moscow it's 10 AM. They could not disappear the clouds, as you can see. Rainy day. So yeah. Ashkere. Yeah, my mic may be a little bit too low. I just cannot speak too loud. The kid is sleeping. Yeah, the kid is sleeping, so cannot talk too loud. I'll be translating everything, guys, so just yeah, enjoy, keep watching, ask questions. Is the interaction with the Russian dude our annual tradition of watching this victory parade. So thank you all so much for coming. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. Okay, so it begins.
Военнослужащие почетного караула вносят на Красную площадь государственный флаг Российской Федерации и знамя победы в Великой Отечественной войне.
So they're bringing down right now the flag of Russia and this flag.
Бойцы 150-й Идрицкой стрелковой дивизии водрузили красный штурмовой флаг на куполе Рейхстага, ставший главным символом победы над фашизмом. Для каждого россиянина знамя победы священно. Это реликвия, которую нам передали наши деды и прадеды, отдавшие свои жизни ради мира и нашего будущего.
So this is the flag of Russia basically and the flag of victory.
Лучшие военнослужащие 154-го отдельного комендантского Преображенского полка.
This basically, the red flag is the one which they installed in Germany after they won the Second World War, and now it's like the antique, it's like a reliquia for the Russian people, what they're saying. And yes, this is snow, this is May 9th, it is snowing in Moscow right now. Honestly, this is very, very unusual for May 9th to have snow in Moscow. I know you guys probably thinking, well, it's Russia. Well, I don't remember the last time there was snowing on May 9th. Well, now it does. And these guys who bring out the flag of Russia and the symbol of victory, they're like extremely highly trained from Kremlin ultra elite marchers. So it's not like they're soldiers or like yeah, they're part of the military, but they're just trained pretty much just to march, nothing else except this one. And it is a rumor, potentially, that by the time they're like 30, 40, their knees hurt so much because they always have to keep their legs straight and pound it all the way to the ground as hard as possible. So as you can see, their knees, they're like kind of backwards even looking. At least that's the rumor. Yeah, good at walking. How y'all's days going, bros? Investors, I mean. Investors, not bros. Investors. And here comes Shoigu Mosquito. Everyone laughs and point and not afraid to show it. Shoigu Mosquito. Even I don't know the lyrics of my own songs yet.
Направляется к центру Красной площади для принятия доклада о готовности войск московского гарнизона к параду. Встречает министра обороны, главнокомандующий сухопутными войсками, генерал армии Олег Солюков.
So yeah, this is the general of the Russian army. Oleg Selyukov is gonna right now be talking with Shoigu, and Shoigu is gonna say congratulations, and every division, every... Okay, let's hear it.
Российской Федерации, войска московского гарнизона для парада во знаменование 79-й годовщины Победы в Великой Отечественной войне построены.
The parade, 79 years of victory in the Second World War, is ready, basically what he said. And now Shoigu will be just driving around and saying thank you for your service, and people will be saying, I'm serving the motherland. Ura, ura, ura. Thanks so much, Mika, for $2. Thank you so much.
Начинают объезд парадных расчетов войск московского гарнизона. Сегодня в торжественном мероприятии
The cars are Aurus, which is basically a Rolls-Royce that they make in Russia.
участников специальной военной операции. Министр обороны Сергей Шойгу и командующий парадом Олег Солюков
Mosquito Mobile,
направляются для
exactly.
приветствия слушателей военной академии сухопутных войск, курсантов военного университета и военной академии материально-технического обеспечения.
And yeah, that's right. Putin has so many awards and medals, and he never even served in the army. You heard it right. Shoigu, the Minister of Defense of Russia, never served in the army himself.
Поздравляю вас с 79-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне!
So yeah, basically he is driving around right now saying, congratulations comrades, congratulations with 79th anniversary of Second World War victory, and they say, hooray, hooray, hooray. And the old woman next to Putin is just one of the Second World War veterans.
Шаг за шагом освобождают мир от приспешников неонацизма и международного терроризма. Проявляют при этом храбрость, отвагу и несгибаемую волю к победе. Действуют слаженно и решительно.
Patrick Hayes, $50. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, Patrick Hayes.
Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 79-й годовщиной победы в Великой Отечественной войне!
Same stuff basically. Driving around different.
Обороны поздравил с Днем Победы парадные расчеты воздушно-космических.
So these previous ones were the Air Force and Space Force, previous ones.
Обеспечивают надежную охрану воздушно-космического пространства страны, ежедневно способствуют продвижению войск на всех направлениях в зоне специальной военной операции.
Здравствуйте, товарищи!
Galaxy Rider, thank you so much for $10. As usual, Russia celebrating America pulling them out of huge hole in WW2. My Canadian friend. Thanks so much, Galaxy Rider, thanks so much.
Приветствовал парадные расчеты военнослужащих военной полиции, войск радиационной, химической и биологической защиты.
So the ones Shoigu said right now, congratulations, basically the military police, chemistry, like chemical forces, don't know the accurate translation, but like chemical forces, and Rosgvardia. So these were the previous ones he said, congratulations.
Здравствуйте, товарищи! Поздравляю вас с 79-й
Crusader
годовщиной
Damien,
победы
$6.99, thank you so much for $6.99, Crusader Damien. Is it just me or does it resemble North Korean Dear Leader Parade? Well, yes, but to be honest, I think Russia, Soviet Union started doing these parades first, at least in this way, after they did literally after the Second World War was over, and then North Korea is actually copying them. I would say this is most likely that's the case.
Здравствуйте, товарищи!
Okay, so these are the Navy, obviously. He's going to say saying right now it's Navy, I mean. And once again, Galaxy Rider, thank you so much for another $10. I meant to say thank you so much for bringing this to us. You rock. No, you rock, Galaxy Rider.
Участников специальной военной операции, военно-морского флота, Михайловской военной артиллерийской академии, Всероссийского казачьего общества.
And yes, the Navy that you just seen right now, it is the very same Navy who cannot fight against Ukrainians in the Black Sea, even though Ukrainians do not have Navy pretty much at all. So yeah, this is the Navy just saw.
Генерал армии Сергей Шойгу совершил объезд войск и
Okay, Shoigu already over. Shoigu is done. This was pretty fast, to be honest. Usually it was like, how long passed? What time is it? 13 minutes? Usually it takes like 15-20 minutes. Now he was done like in less than 10. That kinda suspicious. Why there's so few soldiers left? That's very, very suspicious, I would say. Okay, now he's gonna say to Putin that parade is ready, and Putin is gonna give his speech. He's gonna give his speech. I will try to translate simultaneously the speech of Putin, guys, but simultaneous translation is very complicated, so I'll do my best, at least to give you the idea.
Верховный главнокомандующий вооруженными силами
Supreme leader, the parade is ready.
Московского гарнизона к параду победы готовы. Генерал армии Шойгу.
Putin did not look happy when shaking Shoigu's hand. Maybe the last parade of Shoigu, who knows, let's see. Steven Seagal will turn up in a Hammer. Okay, here is the speech.
Уважаемые граждане России,
Dear citizens of Russia, dear veterans, comrades, soldiers and navy, sergeants, captains, basically, yeah. Officers, generals, admirals, heroes of the special military operation,
поздравляю вас с Днем Победы.
congratulations with the Victory Day, with our main holiday ever, with our sacred holiday. We remember our heroes, we remember our fathers, grandfathers. They protected the motherland from Nazism. They rescued Europe. They rescued Europe from fascism. And now the truth about the Second World War is being changed by the West. Now everything is based on lies. They are deconstructing the real memorials for the real fascist fighters. They cancel the truth. They cancel the history, the memory of Russian soldiers. The sacrifice they did for life of the world. And right now it is a common goal of the West to resurrect Nazism in our neighboring countries. National fight, religious fight. We do not accept this truth from no one, neither from any alliance, not from any country. Russia will do everything to prevent a global war. We will not let be threatened. Our nuclear forces are ready. The West wants to forget the Second World War, but we remember. But we remember that the story, that the future of the humankind was done in Moscow and St. Petersburg, Stalingrad, Kursk and Minsk, Smolensk. There were so complicated fights all the way from Caucasus all the way to Crimea. The Soviet Union was fighting alone against Nazism and fascists. Germany was supported by the entire Europe. Yes, that's actually what he said. We remember the sacrifice of every anti-Hitler soldier. Partisans, diversion groups, Chinese soldiers, Chinese who were fighting against Japan. He almost cried. We will never forget our common fight of Soviet Union, dear friends. Russia is going through extremely difficult times right now. The history, the future, it all depends on us. Today, in the Victory Day, today we realize this more than ever. And we want to be just like our ancestors. We are ready to overcome any difficulties, obstacles. We need to find the faith in ourselves, in our country. And we need to love our motherland. We celebrate Victory Day during special military operation. All of its participants, especially the ones who are on the front lines, are our new heroes. We cheer for your sacrifice. We respect your sacrifice. Everyone loves you, everyone believes in you, everyone is worried for you. Today we remember everyone who fell during Second World War. The sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, husbands, wives, brothers and sisters, relatives and friends. We remember those who died in the Second World War, and now we remember the ones who died because of new neo-Nazis. He is referring to Ukraine, obviously. And now he's giving the 1 minute of silence. But basically, yeah, we remember the past, we remember our heroes, we remember our grandparents, great-grandparents, and unfortunately now everything the same is happening. Unfortunately, right now the Nazis are again back in Europe under the commandment of you know who, sponsored by the West. And right now, just like in the past, just like during Great Patriotic War, right now it is our duty to resist Nazis again. The history repeats itself, he's saying. I mean, right now is the minute of silence, I'm just summarizing the speech. So right now it is our duty, just like our great-grandfathers did before us. Now it is our duty to save the world from neo-Nazis and fascists in Europe, sponsored by the West. So yeah, that's what he said. Now is the minute of silence. After this, he will continue the speech. And here is Lukashenko, the president of Belarus. Okay, now the speech will continue, the second part. Dear friends, veterans, Victory Day is always an emotional holiday. Every family has a hero. They see the old photo albums. They remember the stories of their great parents whenever they were fighting in this war. And this victory we were able to achieve, it unites all the generations. I'm sure that together we will be able to provide security and freedom for Russia. Our common union goal. Glory to the armed forces of Russia. For Russia, for victory, hooray. And now soldiers will say hooray, as you can hear. 3 times hooray. Now is the anthem of Russia, and howitzers shooting. Most likely they will be sent to the front lines within the next several weeks because of the extreme lack of the equipment. And I'm very surprised Putin did not even cough any single time. And now, supposedly, I mean not supposed, but now after the anthem, the parade will begin. So first it will be humans, people walking, soldiers, navy, Then it will be machines. Then there will be just doing the machines. And then I don't think there will be any aircrafts. I don't think there will be any planes. I don't think there will be any helicopters, because they did not have them last year. I mean, why would they have it now? And yes, Kevin, I saw your message. Thank you for bringing this up. I mean, well, what to do? We are busy right now, so just let them do it, whatever. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm not like YouTube. I'm not gonna be complaining about everything. So yeah, parade begins right now. Slava Ukraini, says Snow Ryan. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for subscribing. Let's hit 245,000. We could not reach 245,000 for so long already. I was supposed to shave my beard. As soon as we reached 245,000. We were like 40 short. And now we're back again to 244,900. So now again we're missing 100. So if you're still not subscribed, guys, it is time to subscribe. Like the video, like the live stream. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a very interesting one. Don't forget about the second channel, Russian Dude Investing. As always, thanks so much for your donations. Thanks so much for donations. Thanks so much for being here. And yeah, now let's, I would say, quote unquote, enjoy the parade. And yeah, it will be very curious to see if there will be going to be Chinese golf carts. Okay, so here it comes. Here it comes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Zach Oldag. Nutcracker Soldier, says Chris Watonic. Yeah, they kind of look like. I agree. Okay, so first is obviously the marching orchestra.
Возглавляет торжественное прохождение парадных расчетов главнокомандующий сухопутными войсками генерал армии Олег Солюков.
Army General Oleg Sulyukov is in the head of the parade. This is Oleg Sulyukov. That is not as big parade, to be honest.
1940 года открывает парады на Красной площади рота барабанщиков Московского военно-музыкального училища имени генерал-лейтенанта Валерия Халилова. Командует
Do not about you. Putin did not look happy.
России полковник Александр Герасимов. Юные музыканты задают темп и ритм.
Okay, so these are the young drummers who will be setting the pace for the entire parade, basically. Yeah, babushka. Babushkas and everything.
Вооруженных сил России. Знаменные группы сопровождает почетный караул
Lukashenko is sick again, that's right.
отдельного комендантского Преображенского полка, представляющий три вида вооруженных сил: сухопутные войска, воздушно-космические силы.
Oh, okay. Putin is smiling now.
На марше воспитанники Московского Суворовского военного училища.
Okay, so this is Suvorovsy. These are like young elite soldiers. Don't get confused with the ones which they had in the Germany back in like 78 years ago. That's different, quote unquote. So, and Robert Marsha, welcome our new rare member. Yes, guys, if you want, there are some buttons you can support the live stream, like donations, memberships. Patreon is the only way pretty much I'm making majority of my income right now. So yeah, if you enjoy the live stream, feel free. Okay, so next ones are let's see who's next one. Okay, Navy as well. Navy. At Evo, thanks so much for $20. This is for translating for nonsense from Putler. Thanks so much, at Evo. Okay, another Navy from another region in Russia. And by the way, as some of you guys noticed, yes, that's true. A lot of them are very, very young, pretty much boys at this point. Guess why? soldiers are, guess where? Okay, so this is the Hitler Jugend. This this is the most ridiculous. Putin is fighting against Nazis and fascism, and he literally recreated this Hitler Youth. This is literally Putin's youth. Like literally, this is Putin's youth. And this one most likely is the biggest patriot. This is literally Putin's youth, like literally.
освобождавших в годы Великой Отечественной войны Донецк, Запорожье, Николаев, Одессу, проходит парадный расчет участников специальной военной...
Okay, these are allegedly participants of the special military operation. Allegedly, these are the participants of special military operation. If you ask me, they all look way too good and way too happy. But, well...
24 кавалера ордена мужества.
Martin Van Oyne, thank you so much for $50 Canadian. Thank you so much, Martin. So yeah, these are the participants of the special military operation.
Вооруженных сил Российской Федерации. Парадный расчет возглавляет генерал-полковник Александр Романчук. В стенах прославленного учебного...
Okay, so as far as I understood, these are like the students of the Ministry of Defense of Russia, something like this. So these are basically like the students kind of stuff.
Среди них герои Российской Федерации. Виталий Антонов, Степан Белов, Сергей Бойко.
And we're almost at 3,000 viewers, so let's go, boys. Let's do 3,000 in the... Oh, Lukashenko! Lukashenko! Oh, shit! KG, thanks so much for $100. Thank you for doing it so late, early at night. Traveling to see, and I thank you for all the dedication to help educate people from your perspective. No, thank you so much for $100. And now, Fluky Lizard, thank you so much for 20 British pounds, wondering how many force participants are involved in this parade. And now, Vosatach Crown, thank you for getting out and not participating in this madness. This could be you marching in the snow. Patrick Hayes, another $50. Did you miss the tank? No. Tanks are coming. Katinka Ready Coffee, thanks so much for 129 Swedish crowns. And Vidar Johansson, thanks so much for 100 Norwegian crowns. Okay, so this is like maintenance forces right now. This like backup. No, not the backup, this like the behind the front lines, like support maintenance forces.
Выпускников Академии за подвиги в ходе специальной военной операции удостоены звания Героя России.
Where is Steven Seagal? Guys, whoever sees Steven Seagal in the crowd, let us know in the comments. Boaty McBoatface, thanks so much for 556 New Zealand dollars. And Helmus Reigns, thanks so much for 10 euros. Okay, so right now artillery and missile forces. I am doing bad translation, but, well, sorry about it. It's very complicated to do simultaneous translation. Tanks are coming. Tanks are coming, but yeah, maybe it's gonna be only one.
Возглавляет парадный стол.
Okay, so this is military women.
В составе расчета будущие специалисты войск связи, радиационной, химической и биологической защиты.
This is military women, and they're like from all kinds of forces. Chemical protection, radio, biological protection, like all kinds of forces, basically.
Химических сил. Открывают
Okay, now the Air Force. Russian Air Force and Space Force. I guess makes sense or no.
парадного расчета начальник Академии генерал-полковник Геннадий Зебров. Выпускники Академии продолжают
3,000 people watching. We did it. Thanks so much, guys. Now let's see how much was the maximum it can get. So let know all your friends. Let know all the relatives. Let's bring it more. 3,000 incredible. Let's do it more.
Академия успешно готовит кадры по 57 специальностям, в том числе летчиков армейской авиации в Сызранском авиационном училище.
Okay, so this is also kind of students, and Melanie Franke, thanks so much, 249 euros. So yeah, these were basically the students who were prepared to who's studying to get into the special military operation. Okay, let's see who is the next ones.
Трибун проходит парадный расчет военно-космической академии имени Можайского. Возглавляет
This is basically again like space forces. Don't know what's space forces correct one in English, but well, that's what they say, like space forces. These are the cadets.
квалифицированных специалистов по управлению спутниковой группировкой и контролю.
Hanne Fabrin, thanks so much for 50 Danish crowns.
На Красной площади парадные расчеты военно-морского флота. Впереди курсант.
Okay, again, Navy from different region.
Контр-адмиралом Вячеславом
Melanie Frankie, 119 euros more, thank you so much. Yeah, aerospace probably, Kaylan, probably aerospace. Basically the like, you know, satellites, like this kind of stuff. Like space cadet, space marines.
курсанты Высшего военно-морского инженерного училища. Возглавляет
Okay, so this is like marines engineers. These are marines engineers, and CSAM, thank you so much for 599 euros.
38 выпускников училища удостоены звания Героя Советского Союза и Российской Федерации. На площади проходит парадный строй морского корпуса Петра Великого. Командует парадным расчетом.
This is basically another navy of Peter the Great. Basically a navy from another region.
Своих предшественников, следуя девизу «Честь службе, Отечеству верность».
Don't know if they're marching straight to Ukraine, Mr. Zluty.
Курсанты
Could be.
Тихоокеанского высшего военно-морского училища имени адмирала Макарова.
And another navy, basically. Suspiciously a lot of navy, if you ask me, because usually it's like 1, 2, 3 navies and that's it. Probably the reason why there's so many navy soldiers, navy personnel, it's because there is not that much happening on the water in the Black Sea, right? Most of fights are happening on the ground, and well, navy is the only ones who are left in Russian military, looks like.
Строя начальник академии генерал-лейтенант Игорь Афонин. Сегодня в стенах академии готовятся кадры для управления самыми современными стратегическими ракетами.
Again, students, basically. These are students again. Space Force students. So many students and so much navy, but not that much ground troops. Very, very, very suspicious.
Парадный расчет Серпуховского филиала Академии Петра Великого. Его возглавляет полковник Сергей Семенов. Из стен учебного заведения выходят командные инженерные кадры для эксплуатации подвижных грунтовых ракетных комплексов.
Again, basically students for like missile force students. Like, yeah, once again, just students and navy, literally. Thanks so much, guys, for donations.
Парадный расчет Рязанского гвардейского высшего воздушно-десантного командного училища.
Okay, so these are airborne cadets. So again, basically airborne students. These are not real soldiers. All of these pretty much are students.
181 офицер-десантник удостоен звания
Neil Jones, 999. Thank you, Neil.
из них 43 за проявленные мужество и героизм в ходе специальной военной операции.
Scott Abbott, $10. Thank you, Scott.
На марше Московский пограничный институт ФСБ России.
Okay.
Парадный расчет возглавляет начальник
This is the FSB. This is the FSB, basically modern KGB.
института, стоят на страже государственной границы нашей Родины, обеспечивая ее неприкосновенность.
And yet the formations definitely do look much younger than last year. You are correct, Crusader Damien.
Биологической защиты имени маршала Тимошенко.
Okay, so these ones are once again biological, radio protection, chemical protection forces, like things like this.
4 выпускника Академии удостоены звания Героя России.
And Kraftwiz 49.99. Thank you so much, Kraftwiz.
Во главе строя командир бригады полковник Игорь Орлов. Сегодня
Okay, so these are like road forces. I don't know, they're just building roads, building railroads, like things like this basically. Rail forces, I don't know, ground forces.
на марше личный состав военной полиции вооруженных сил России.
Okay, this is the military police. Also very Nazi Germany looking, to be honest, if you ask me. But, well, this is military police.
Поддержанию законности и правопорядка в зоне специальной военной операции.
Military police who is basically serving at the special military operation and just basically beating Ukrainian civilians.
И красной звезды Академии гражданской защиты МЧС России возглавляет парадный расчет начальник Академии генерал-лейтенант Виктор Панченко.
These are emergency services forces.
И чрезвычайных ситуаций.
Basically, whenever something bad happens, they are the ones to take care of it, like natural disasters, things like this.
Отдельной дивизии оперативного назначения имени Дзержинского войск Национальной гвардии России возглавляет
This is Rosgvardia, basically like new formations. Also very suspiciously looking, if you ask me, as well.
100 лет за заслуги по обеспечению правопорядка и общественной безопасности в зоне специальной военной операции дивизия награждена орденом Суворова.
3,300 watching, guys. Wow! Let's see if I can get 3,500 now.
Всероссийское казачье общество представляет парадный расчет казаков Всевеликого войска Донского. Возглавляет строй казачий генерал Виталий.
These are basically Cossacks. Cossacks who are fighting with the sabers, swords, things like this. And Davlos, thank you so much. I'm not sure what currency is this SGD, but Davlos, thank you so much.
Завершают пешую часть парада
Okay, so this is going last of the human part of the parade of the peoples.
полковник Ярослав Гладких. За столетнюю историю в стенах училища подготовлено более 60 тысяч офицеров для сухопутных войск.
Okay, so this is like Kremlin elite forces, let's call it like this. Also, all of them are students, and now after them, the military vehicles start. Most likely, there will be like literally one single tank on the entire Red Square, and then most likely something what they don't use. My prediction is that it's going to be mostly like nuclear ballistic missile carriers, like things like this. I don't think there's going to be many tanks, not going to be too many infantry fighting vehicles, not going to be too many armored personnel carriers. I don't think that's going to be too many of them. Probably one tank, Chinese golf carts, and here we go, one single one single tank. This is okay. So yeah, one single tank, couple of armored personnel carriers, couple on like even last year was more than this. Look at this, this is one of each. This is like literally one of each. Usually it was like 3-4 rows of military vehicles, now it's like literally one of each. This is like, wow. Jensky McBride, thanks so much for $10. They're so young except for the leaders in front who are old as dirt and huffing puffing to breathe. Yep, exactly. Okay, now let's look at one of each pieces of military equipment that Russians still have left. Don't forget, one of each. KG, thanks so much for another $5. KG!
На Красной площади парадные расчеты механизированной колонны.
Okay,
В ее составе 61
this is T-34 tank. The symbol of Russian tank industry, basically. Yes, one. Number of units, one.
По традиции открывает прохождение техники легендарный танк Великой Отечественной войны Т-34 под боевым знаменем
3,500, boys! Let's go! 3,500! Oh yeah, let's go! Now let's go to 4,000. Can we do 4,000? Let's see.
Красной площади колонна универсальных бронированных автомобилей многофункционального назначения «Тигр-М» и
Okay, next are Tiger M. These are basically armored vehicles, just armored transporters, small ones.
специального назначения.
These are the ones Tiger M, just small armored vehicles, armored transporters.
Впервые на Красной площади представлены образцы специальных бронированных автомобилей КАМАЗ с колесной формулой 4×4 и защищенных санитарных автомобилей.
Mix sold Dian, thanks much for $5. And yeah, next ones are armored KAMAZ, like armored trucks. And these are basically like rescue vehicles. Like, not hospitals, but like rescue vehicles. You drive them into the battlefield, you load people inside, and you drive them behind the front lines. These are the ones, armored trucks, KAMAZ.
На Красной площади колонна бронированных защищенных специальных транспортных средств на базе автомобиля КАМАЗ, предназначенных для перевозки личного состава в районах боевых действий.
Okay, these are kinda armored personnel carriers. These are armored personnel carriers, so-called ones, also based on KAMAZ truck. And that VW Bean, thanks so much for $10. VW Bean, W Bean. Anyone seen Steven Seagal yet?
Боевая техника ракетных войск и артиллерии представлена высокоточными ракетными комплексами «Искандер-М» 112-й гвардейской новороссийской ракетной бригады и 448-й ракетной бригады имени конструктора ракетного вооружения Сергея Непобедимого. Возглавляет парадный расчет майор Иван Перминов. Сегодня воины...
Okay, so yeah, basically nuclear force is coming. This is Yars-M. And basically nuclear intercontinental ballistic missile carrier, Yars-M, basically. The one that Putin always threatens with. These are the ones.
На марше колонна зенитных ракетных систем С-400 «Триумф» 549-го ордена Ленина краснознаменного.
Okay, these are S-400 multiple launch rocket systems, which were destroyed millions of times already in Ukraine. Martin Van Oyne, thanks so much for another $10. $10 Canadian.
Заложенные российскими конструкторами, были полностью подтверждены результатами практического применения в ходе специальной военной операции.
And the guy is saying that these S-400 missile multiple launch rocket systems, they were confirmed by the special military operation as the superior military vehicles. Okay, and here is the...
Ракетных войск стратегического назначения.
Look how they zoom in.
Автономные пусковые установки ракетного комплекса «Ярс».
Okay, this is Yars. This is Yars. This is the one that Putin scares everyone with intercontinental ballistic missile Yars-M.
Высокомобильные возможности комплекса. Его способность гарантированно поразить цель в любой точке земного шара.
It's one of the main capabilities of this machine, the guy is saying, is to destroy any single target, wherever it is on Earth. Not a single target, wherever it is on Earth, will not be able to hide from Yars, the guy is saying. Putin is happy. And yep,
Парадного строя боевой техники
Robert Marsha, thanks so much for $2.
на платформе «Бумеранг»
Thanks so much, Robert.
видов вооруженных сил Российской Федерации.
And just like this, snow is over, by the way. Just like this, they were a little bit late to remove the clouds. Well, and let's see, the military vehicles part of the parade is over. Let's see right now if they're gonna actually have, right now aircrafts, helicopters, or anything like this. Because during preparations, during the practice before the parade, they did have aircrafts. So let's see if they're gonna have them right now as well. $3,600 watching. What? Scary. 3,600 watching. Let's go. Still haven't seen Steven Seagal.
Знаменитый кубинский бриллиант в составе девятки самолетов
Yes, aircrafts are coming. Aircrafts are coming, here they are. Mix. These are mix. Okay, well, Russians, they still have planes left, what else can I say? Now another planes just to put the color of Russian flag in the sky.
Штурмовиков Су-25ВМ возглавляет группу подполковник Владимир Мордасов.
And yeah, these aircrafts, they kinda did look old. You're right, guys. 3,700 watching. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 3,700 watching. Let's go for 3,800 now, boys. Let's go.
Сводного оркестра исполнят песню «Родная страна».
Okay. And now the military orchestra will sing a song for Putin, which is called My Dear Motherland. Let's hear it. We still haven't seen Steven Seagal. As the goal of the live stream is to see Steven Seagal. Steven, where is Steven? Where is Steven? Where is Steven? I cannot see him, I'm looking. Steven Seagal! Steven Seagal! Basically singing the song right now. And this is the farewell to Slavyanka.
Посвященный 79-й годовщине Победы в Великой Отечественной войне совершается под звуки марша «Прощание».
Yes, this is the song Farewell to Slavyanka. This is basically the song they usually play whenever you send people to the front line. So imagine you're like on the train station, you have your friends or like sons, and they're being sent to Ukraine, and this is when they usually put this song Farewell to Slavyanka. Like very classical, very traditional Russian military song. Okay, Putin is gonna right now shake some hands. Let's see if we're gonna see Steven Seagal. Here is the president of Kazakhstan. Putin completely ignored president of Kazakhstan, Sultan Nazarbayev. Not Tokayev, I think, Tokayev. Putin completely ignored the president of Kazakhstan. Like, I don't even know, he said. Lukashenko as well probably went. No, there he is. Lukashenko is maybe very scared right now. And still no Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Where is Steven Seagal? Let's see if we can find Steven Seagal, but pretty much that's kinda it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for participating. Please subscribe. Let's get 245,000. Thanks so much for donations. Let me know if you enjoyed my translations, however ridiculous and cringe sometimes it was. I did my best. Very hard to translate simultaneously, but I tried. So hopefully it was enjoyable. Hopefully you got the idea what was being talked about. And pretty much, yeah, he's just gonna shake hands right now, gonna say thank you, like all this kind of stuff. And no Steven Seagal, unfortunately. I will hope I will find a picture of him so I can use it in one of my next episodes. But today's episode is already recorded, it's already scheduled, 6 AM Eastern Standard Time. Feel free, go ahead and check my Patreon. It is already available on my Patreon, fully uncensored, with the extra chapter, all this kind of stuff, you know the drill. Yeah, all the useful links are down below. Patreon, second channel, The Russian Youth Investing. PayPal donations, if you want to donate, you can do some super thanks or donations right here in the chat if you want to support the work, because yeah, once again, YouTube is not that much helpful right now. yeah, just he's gonna shake the hands of each representative of each forces. Only one tank, that's right, Boba Fett. Rosvita Prosik, thanks so much for saying that I did great job. I tried my best. Scott Abbott says that it was fun. Please like and subscribe. Kevin B, exactly all those usual YouTube sayings, exactly. Where is Sokolov? No idea. Where? Oh, by the way, guys, Valery Gerasimov, where was he? There was no Valery Gerasimov. Valery Gerasimov is non-existent in the Russian military anymore. Shoigu, yes, I mean, he's the Minister of Defense, right? We cannot ignore Shoigu, but Valery Gerasimov is no more. Valery Gerasimov is done, looks like. Like, no, I don't see Steven Seagal. People clapping to Putin, paid actors or something. Putin wants a selfie, that's right. Security services protecting Putin wherever he go. Oh, Chinese golf cart. Chinese golf cart. That's way too many Chinese golf carts, to be honest. Steven Seagal, finally. No, where? Steven Seagal? No, Steven. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. here, guys. You need to feed the baby in like 30 minutes. So, yeah, I guess it's good time to end. Thanks so much for watching. The next episode is in 2 hours, so stay tuned. Shoigu is smiling. Well, he can smile as much as he wants. Yeah. Oi, guys. Oi. Let me put myself or just... don't know. Well, yeah. Thanks so much. See you soon. If I see Steven Seagal, I will post a picture in my next video. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thanks so much for joining. Love you all. The Russian Dude.